Okay, that's what it is.
I just love it when teams actually use R5 counter pick.
Yeah, it's great.
Reassess a draft, right? To pivot at the last second when there's no opportunity for your opponent to respond.
Can technically be avoided.
Yeah, there's also the value of Mercs, kind of counterintuitively towards Gragas, because his E feels like it should be a knock-up, but it's also kind of not. Mercs does in fact reduce.
Oh, nice flash out from Hans. He's in danger though. Jojo and IU continuing to try to put the pressure on. Seen it played there with the max range. First blood over to Furia. Finally, after 5 games, the first blood isn't in top lane, and it's a 2v2 kill from Jojo and IU. Toots versus Caps back in the mid lane at the same time. Toots wants to clear the wave, but he may have overstayed. He'll step back now, wants to get that last auto attack. Caps, though, with a Q3 primed, dashes in for the knockoff, and Caps gets the solo kill. Skewmon stealing away some chickens now as Toots is going to walk up and see this. He is only about 2/3 HP, though. Immediately activates the electric field. Skewmon getting back away as Caps goes in, but Jojo's ready to cover. Toots goes to the skies, flashes back over the wall to get away. Jojo also dropping the exhaust there. Toots playing really aggressively, very dangerously. Nearly gives over another kill yet again as Caps' Yone is keeping the pressure on. Jojo goes in with him, goes in after him with the Zenith Blade, but there's no way to follow up there for Toots. Meanwhile, Skewmon getting it done up in the top side. Caps is burning down to the Ignite in mid lane, but he survives.
Oh, IU doesn't have flash.
IU could be in some serious trouble here. Labrov and Hans putting the damage into him. Nice use of the root there. Yes, IU trades back as good as he can, but he doesn't hit the satchel, and G2 gets paid.
Very valuable, as we do see Tachi, obviously Lilia, very good at taking these grubs, will be getting them in addition to the early dragon. And this is also one of those compositions where if it goes late as Furia, I think you're
fully completed Mercury treads. Again, I think that boots are just so valuable against Gragas specifically. I like this choice. Now immediately the fight over the Scuttle Crab. Tatu finds a 2-man watch out E, but G2 brought more men. Caps goes right back in for a little bit more damage. Tatu flashing away. He's alive with a Mega Inferno Bomb firing back from Furia. Tatu still escaping. G2 still trying to fight. Skewmon wants to get away, but the bowling ball doesn't find the mark. Now Toots has to continue his retreat as Jojo is trapped inside the Cataclysm, and Skewmon is locking him up. I want to see if he can pull it off here in this one and bring G2 the win, as Furia now looking to step up and try to contest here for the Drake, but G2's ready to respond. Jojo's going to get locked up here at the very start. He should die before anything else even happens. Nice Solar Flare comes down over the top as Labrov is finally going to be traded back, but Furia have already lost 2.
As meanwhile, Gigo towards the top side of the map has to flash.
Nicely done from Broken Blade there, winning out in that little bit of a 1v1. Not going to get the kill they're looking for, but if nothing else, Chronicler, it was a beautiful distraction, because meanwhile, Skewmon and Caps are going after the Rift Herald. Jojo is there for some reason. He flashes over the wall to stay alive, trying to escape the dawning shadow, but Hans Sama dials it in.
Uns does find him in the end with the ultimate. I think that makes sense. The Unsealed Spellbook comes up huge.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Remember, we saw Jojo try a similar play earlier using the Unsealed Spellbook to go top to look for a dive on Broken Blade, but then Broken Blade did a good job stopping it. This time around, Labrov going up top, looking to stop things himself.
What?
As Broken Blade, how did he get here? He's immediately just destroyed by Gigo, as now G2 wants to try to show up, salvage this a little bit here. A little bit more damage would be able to kill the last remaining HP on that tier 1 turret. Gigo about to lose his Mega Gnar. He reverts to Mini as soon as the fight starts. Gigo's about to die here in the very beginning. Hans Sama's already got the kill. Caps with a massive fate sealed. And Furia is cut to ribbons. Double kill, Hans Sama.
And Furia just walks into the waiting arms of G2 and says, thank you very much. Still they commit. Then G2, that like 1.5k gold lead range, it's nice. I don't think it's enough, but now I think bot lane turret is going to fall. Mid lane turret fell. The dragon came through as it starts off with a great player towards the bot side of the map as they're able to get Broken Blade with a nice flank TP from Toots. But then the follow-up here. This is one of those situations where maybe if you
this one, you can see nobody's even on this half of the map.
I mean, they go for the cross map, they know, right?
Yeah,
even if they're there.
It's like, you can't fight this. Look at Caps' inventory. He has the powered up Berserker Greaves, he has the Immortal Shield Bow, he has Blade of the Ruined King. He's got a 3-0-5 scoreline on this Yone. There is no way you are getting anywhere near this. Skewmond also on lane. Yes, the Seraphs is fully evolved, but also the Leandries now completed for IU. So if Furia wants a chance, they might have it, but not if Gigo does that. Walks right into an unwarded brush, and Gigo gets dunked right into the ground. Skewmond's happy to send him there, as immediately the Solar Flare and the Mega Inferno Bomb are completely wasted. G2 looking for more opportunities to maybe keep chasing as Furia scrambles.
I think it's a given. He has Fimbulwinter, he has Flash.
He's hard to kill, man.
He is hard to kill. He has Cosmic Drive as well. Even if they do, you get Stall Point. I don't think you really care.
Yeah, Caps is here to immediately turn it around. Toots is already dead. Tatu's about to join him. Caps goes on a rampage and goes right back to farming while Skewmond...
Where I think the Senna value really does shine through. You have, obviously, with the Yone, a lot of damage. Can very quickly shoot for
nearly maxed out there for Hans Sama and Skewmond as well. Honestly, if Furia can get the shutdowns, it would be nice. But the fact that they're as high as they are means it's probably not likely. G2 grabbing one, forcing the flash out of Toots as he barely manages to escape. And G2 are just going to knock down this tier 2 turret up here in the top lane. We have finally hit 25 minutes on the clock. Baron Time does have his teleport to join. Everybody on Furia going for maybe their last chance gambit here at the Baron pit. Gigo gets locked up again, though. Immediate problem as the mini Gnar is down. Caps unstoppable. Skewmond chasing after IU, who immediately flashes out of the Cataclysm. Broken Blade, nicely placed ulti, knocks Toots right back into the waiting arms of G2, and IU is not going to escape with the kill onto the Ziggs. G2.
Broken Blade sets him up. Skewmond, these ultimates have been such a big issue for Furia. He can go in on any play, and he really
you mentioned earlier? Yeah, looks like that's about to rear its head here as well, as now we've got G2 with a Baron for the next 2 minutes, with Soul for the rest of the game, with a 12 fights early on, and now we're so far past that, G2's just kind of playing the game however they want to play it.
You can see it as well, right? You can feel the difference, the way Caps is playing on this Yone, just going in, getting cooldowns, popping back out again.
Yeah.
He's not afraid at all, starting with a solo kill.
Right back in there, it's Toots having a flash out of the Cataclysm, and Tatu's already down on Sama, grabbing the kill as Caps continues diving forward, godlike with the kill on his lane opponent yet again. Gigo trying to escape, the Mega Gnar's on the run, but Skewmond's on the hunt. Broken Blade throws out an ulti, but it will not knock anybody back. It will not matter either. G2 on the game-ending push now. They've made their way to the Nexus turrets. Furia, only 3 men standing, can do nothing to resist the onslaught as G2 are going to pad their stats one last time in Game 5 as they make their way onto the Nexus. It was a brutal battle start to finish, but G2 win Game 5 and the first series.